The Nittany Lions and the Buckeyes, a rivalry born of one side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes, and you think back to
from the gun, running back on the move. Complete disaster there. He loses 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. Complete on the shuffle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to throw. Touchdown! Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Martin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown! Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Safe little shovel pass. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Denmark. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Martin. Leads into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on first and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in. Snags a quick pass on the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed him.
Hey, he barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
That's caught. It's Denmark. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Running to Green. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Spins away from the defense. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete. come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense understanding?
They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops.
Turning it on! Got the first down, he's still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Martin. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penalties. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to win here. If you're going to do that, you need to take him away.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field. Trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that one.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go! Let's go! Here we go! Hunt one in! Form! Ready! Trick 9B! Trick 9! Set up!
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for looking to throw, it's Washington. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but It's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Reading the option, it's Washington. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I'm not going to blame this quarterback.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw it. Complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't...
They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense, being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I think moving forward...
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Lets it fly on the move. Pulls it in on the right. Off to the races. And he just kept. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They believe they can run right here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for the second.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Washington. They'll run the screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Boy,
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. got it in the middle. It's McConnell.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This dude is having a day, and with that one, he's halfway to Chase Young's 4-sack single-game record.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Running back searching for a hole. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Power football with the run. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
And I can't tell you how much I...
And the Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The inside handoff.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks. Backfield.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But
oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Terrapins are on the move. Reads it, fires complete.
it's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Terrapins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. A little screen to the running back. Absolutely nowhere to defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the... Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Washington. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Polk.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short.
Let's go. Break. Single.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's McConnell. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in Fort Speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Washington. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack point.
He's got the back in the middle. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run for it. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be a good...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Back to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. from the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, the running back has it. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Golden Gophers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got his man out of the backfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. Give to the back. At the 45 on its way. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Golden Gophers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota! Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the move at the 30. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it! And he's into the end zone! They go to the ground. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Makes a pass to Marker. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Fights off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on hat.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they've really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Golden Gophers are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll pull it down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's awesome. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And the Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with the pick.
And coaches and players, a lot of times, they call it instincts. But it's just a knack. It's just a feel. It's something that's inside of you. And this guy consistently feels where the ball's going. That's interception number 8 on the season.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's awesome. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
And that just about does it. That about puts this
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.